on your properties. We show up on time with the safest state-of-the-art equipment and ensure every customer is happy and satisfied with the project. Our name says it all. If you want the best, give us a call. Pahrump Valley Tree Pros, 702-764-2695.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post-9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry. Thanks for joining us on Ace Country Radio, and we're also streaming at KPVM.TV. We're also on your Roku devices. It is Thursday, February 26th. In today's top story, the woman accused of shooting 2 people in the Mountain Falls section of Pahrump appears in court today in front of Judge Vito. News 25's Samantha Roberts files this report.
On Thursday, February 26th, Diane Soprano, the elderly woman accused of shooting her husband and a neighbor, appeared in the courtroom of Judge Vito for her arraignment. During the hearing, Soprano's attorney informed the court that she had posted the $100,000 bail and would be waiving her right to a 15-day preliminary hearing.
You waive formal reading?
I do.
How would you like to proceed this morning?
Judge, Ms. Soprano has posted bond, so I'm going to ask that we set the preliminary hearing in the ordinary course. I'll provide the court with the executed waiver of the 15-day rule.
Do you have it?
I do. I just have to have her sign it.
Go ahead.
And then also, Your Honor, actually, let's brief indulgence here.
So bail was set at $100,000 cash or bond, and you represented to the court that it has been posted and you anticipate your client being released from custody?
That's correct, Your Honor.
The shooting occurred on February 19th in the Mountain Falls area of Pahrump. According to the report, the couple became involved in an argument that escalated into a physical altercation. Investigators say Soprano allegedly retrieved a .380 caliber handgun from underneath the bed, which temporarily de-escalated the situation. Authorities state that Soprano then followed her husband into the kitchen and placed the firearm on the counter. According to her statement, her husband began approaching her again, at which point she grabbed the gun and fired 1 round into his arm, claiming self-defense. Her husband then fled through the garage to a neighboring residence. While he was attempting to enter the neighbor's home, Soprano allegedly fired a second shot. That round struck her husband in the leg and continued into the neighbor's leg. Both men were flown to University Medical Center of Southern Nevada for treatment. Soprano is facing multiple felony charges, including attempted murder. She has been released on bail, but is prohibited from coming within 100 yards of the victims, their residences, or their workplaces. She is scheduled to return to court for a pretrial hearing on April 1st.
And unfortunately, a tragic ending early this morning after a semi-tractor trailer collides with a tow truck. It happened north of Beatty. Chris Palermo reports.
Early Thursday morning, February 26th, the Nevada Highway Patrol responded to the scene of a fatal crash at mile marker 73 on US 95. The crash happened approximately 13 miles north of Beatty, Nevada. Both northbound and southbound US 95 travel lanes were closed in that area. The crash involved a semi-tractor trailer and a tow truck. Both drivers have been confirmed deceased on the scene. This information provided from the public information officer at the Nevada State Police.
And another accident to tell you about, this one in the Pahrump area. involving a rear-end crash and 2 vehicles. It happened near Blosser Ranch and Route 160. News 25's Christy Willis was on scene.
Jason Ernest of Mount West Lawyers. Don't be bullied by insurance companies. Call me, 775-727-9500.
Today, February 26, at approximately 12:40 p.m., dispatch received a call regarding a 2-vehicle injury accident at the corner of Nevada State Route 160 and Blosser Ranch Road. When emergency crews arrived on scene, they observed a white Honda sedan and a red Jeep Wrangler blocking the northbound lanes of traffic. According to witness statements, the red Jeep Wrangler was traveling northbound on Highway 160 and was attempting to make a left-hand turn onto Blosser Ranch Road when the white Honda failed to stop and rear-ended the vehicle. Both drivers declined medical treatment at the time of the accident. Traffic was diverted around the crash while emergency crews worked to clear the scene.
And the first ever flights from Australia to Las Vegas are set to begin this December. And it will be a 14-hour flight on Qantas. Many are hoping that will boost the recent international tourist slump. Chris Palermo reports.
International travel to Las Vegas just got a boost. Starting in December, Qantas will commence with the first ever nonstop service to Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas from Sydney Airport. The announcement came on Wednesday. The flights will last nearly 14 hours and will operate on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, December 29th through March 12th, 2027. The plane is a Boeing 787. This is another big gain for Las Vegas international travel this year. Beginning on April 15th, Air France will have 3 weekly flights to Las Vegas from Charles de Gaulle Airport. Steve Hill is the president and CEO of the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, and he said in a statement, Australia has consistently ranked as our second largest overseas market and our top international market without a nonstop flight. More than 250,000 Australians visit each year. LVCVA data shows that in 2025, the number of visitors to the city fell 9% year over year to nearly 3.1 million. The number of occupied room nights fell more than 7%.
Don't grab that remote. Mikey Ruhan is rocking out with Backyard Butchers this weekend. Those details and more when News 25 returns.
We are celebrating President's Day all month long at Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. Every new vehicle in inventory has been slashed to incredibly low prices. You can save thousands. The ears of the dealership must ring with the voices of the people, and the people want savings. Savings like 10% below MSRP plus $4,000 in extra cash on all new 2025 Ram light-duty trucks. The truth will set you free, like 0% financing for 60 months on all new 2026 Ram light-duty Bighorns and Laramies. I cannot tell a lie. That's some unbelievable savings. In any moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. And the right thing is to come on down to Saida Trudeau and save huge today. You can get as much as 9,500 retail incentives on new 2025 Jeep Gladiator Mojaves and Rubicons. Come to our huge President's Day sales event going on now and all month long, only at Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram.
Love isn't just roses and chocolates. It's staying connected to the moments that matter. From work to play, from family to friends. This February, love your connection with Valley Communications. Valley Communications. Local, affordable, reliable.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. We've been honored to be recognized by Best of Las Vegas and receive the Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years running. Awards are great, but helping clients get the money they deserve is why we're in business. After you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important not to listen to the insurance companies. Give us a call today, 775-727-9900. With offices in Pahrump, Southwest Vegas, and Summerlin, our team is here ready to fight for you for the money you're entitled to. So give us a call today.
In the quiet corners of our country, everyday people with a love for the outdoors are leaving the world a little better than they found it. with no recognition or pat on the back. The reward is the rustle of leaves, the ripple of water, the call of the wild. These are the unsung heroes of the wetlands. Everyday people investing their time, their resources, and their hearts into conservation. They are the stewards of our most precious resources, ensuring that the magic of the outdoors lives on for future generations. Ducks Unlimited relies on the hard work and support of these individuals. Without their dedication, our mission to protect these vital ecosystems for those who draw inspiration and sustenance from them would remain out of reach. Join Ducks Unlimited and become part of a community of outdoor enthusiasts committed to preserving our wetlands for the next generations of unsung heroes. A public service from Ducks Unlimited.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, if you're looking for a rockin' country good time this weekend, stop by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino this Saturday morning as we broadcast a live remote with Ace Country Radio Network hosts Mikey Ruhan and Chris Palermo. The Backyard Butchers are rolling into town with some great deals on meat and more.
It's Chris Palermo.
And Mikey Ruhan.
And we are hoping you will join us this Saturday, February 28th, in the parking lot of the Pahrump Nugget.
What are we going to do? We're just going to hang out in the Pahrump Nugget parking lot?
It is, Mikey.
Yeah?
I don't want to call it a meat show, but it's a show of meat.
Oh.
What's the name of the company that's going to be there?
Backyard Butchers will be there, and you can get 20 ribeyes for $39. It's a crazy deal.
Ribeyes, Mikey. The significance of ribeyes, right? I take a ribeye, right? Slice it up, and I make cheesesteak sandwiches.
Can I have one?
You can have one. Real cheesesteak sandwiches. I like a filet mignon, which I'm fine. You could find down there. In case you haven't guessed, I don't mind telling you. Come closer. I like cheeseburgers.
You like cheeseburgers?
What kind of cut of meat do you like?
I like filet.
You like a
filet mignon?
Filet?
Yeah. The G is silent.
Did I mention you can get crabs there?
You can? What if I already have them?
I was told that, but possibly. We are going to be on the air, a special edition Southern Nevada Now. We're on normally weekdays.
From noon to 1.
Thank you. And Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Again, that's February 28th. Come see Mikey, myself, come chat with us.
It's like a meet and greet.
It would be terrific. Name of the people that are putting this on?
Backyard Butchers.
You can go to backyardbutchers.com. Again, that's Saturday, and we hope to meet you.
Well, in the words of Mikey Ruhan, that's my kind of meet and greet. See what he did there? All right. In sports news, we're turning back to Mikey as the Vegas Golden Knights are back from the Olympic break, but shorthanded. So how did VGK fare Wednesday night? Mikey has that and more now in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Pavel Dorofeev had 2 goals and the Vegas Golden Knights turned Artemi Panarin's Los Angeles debut into a welcome to the neighborhood gift basket nobody asked for. The Golden Knights erupted for 5 third-period goals. Yes, 5. And they rallied for a 6-4 win over the Kings on Wednesday night. Next stop for the Golden Knights, they battle the Capitals in Washington on Friday night. Meanwhile, over at the NFL Combine in Indianapolis, the Las Vegas Raiders are playing it cool. Fernando Mendoza is expected to be the first overall pick in the upcoming NFL Draft, but the Raiders front office is giving us their best poker faces. General Manager John Spytek
and head coach Clint Kubiak aren't tipping their hands. Baseball fans, mark your calendars. The Las Vegas Classic is stepping up to the plate. The early season NCAA Division I tournament returns to Las Vegas Ballpark, where Oregon, Arizona, Vanderbilt, and UC Irvine will battle it out in a round-robin showdown. The 2026 Live Like Lou Las Vegas College Baseball Classic runs February 27th through March 1st. And if you're looking for more baseball, it's the Varsity Baseball Pahrump Tournament going on February 27th through the 28th, bright and early at 8 a.m. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thanks so much, Mikey. And turning back now to more local news, the sound of a car crash is chilling, but what you see next could be even more dangerous, especially if it's a vehicle tangled in power lines. And whether you're the one behind the wheel or a witness trying to rush in to help, your next move could be a matter of life and death.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
There's no way around it. Accidents happen. Would you know what to do if your vehicle crashed into an electric utility pole? While it may seem far-fetched, every year, tens of thousands of accidents occur when utility poles are struck by vehicles and other large equipment. Let's review what you should and should not do if you find yourself in this situation. The safest place for passengers after a collision with the utility pole is inside the vehicle, which acts as a path for the electrical current to reach the ground. You are safe inside the vehicle, but if you get out, you could be electrocuted. If your car hits a utility pole and brings down a power line, stay in your vehicle and wait until help arrives and power lines have been de-energized. Call 911 for emergency assistance. You should only exit the vehicle if a fire occurs, which is rare. If this happens, jump out and away from the vehicle, making sure no part of your body or clothing touches the ground and the vehicle at the same time. Land with both feet together and in small, shuffling steps, move at least 40 feet away from the vehicle to safety. The ground could be energized, so by keeping your feet together and shuffling away, you decrease the chance of electrical current entering your body through one foot and out the other. It's also worth noting what to do if you witness an accident involving down power lines. If you see an accident like this, remain in your vehicle. Remember, the ground could be energized. Call 911 to ensure help is on the way. When a collision with the utility pole occurs, most people are not thinking about electricity, but knowing what to do and what not to do could be the difference between life or death. We hope you never find yourself in this situation, but if you do, remember these safety tips to avoid electrocution. For more electrical safety tips and information, contact your local electric utility.
Don't grab that remote. We're back with much more local news and weather after this break.
Car wreck, check. Motorcycle wreck, check. Truck wreck, check. Bicycle wreck, check. UFO wreck, what? In a wreck, you need a check. Call Lerner & Rowe today.
Lerner & Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
We love you, Pahrump. Thank you for making the Auto Plaza #1 in Nye County. We are incredibly grateful for your support and proud to be serving our community now for 20 years. Whether you're looking to replace or service your vehicle, consider this. We offer dozens of new GM models in cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus hundreds of the highest quality pre-owned vehicles for sale in Southern Nevada. Our all-star service team is here to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. The factory-trained and ASE-certified technicians here can work on most makes and models, and we carry the latest in diagnostic and preventative maintenance tools to get the job done. Visit PahrumpCars.com to check out our current selection of vehicles, schedule a service appointment, or even order factory accessories for your ride. Don't forget to stop by the Auto Plaza and get a free alignment check before you hit the open road, or visit PahrumpCars.com.
I'm Chris Marshall, owner and operator of Guttings Air Conditioning and Plumbing, a proud Marine Corps combat veteran with roots running deep here in the Pahrump Valley. Family and community mean everything to me, My grandparents, uncles, aunts, and cousins all live here called Pahrump home. At Gunny's, we bring the discipline, integrity, dedication I learned in the Marine Corps to every job. Support local, choose Gunny's for reliable air conditioning and plumbing services that honor our town. Call us at 775-727-6800 or visit callgunnys.com. Gunny's, built on values, built for Pahrump.
Big rigs can cause big injuries. Get big help. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, in part 2 of our series showcasing the work Nevada Stronger does to help those in the recovery process and those who need recovery. We're hearing now from one of their case managers in this report filed by Christy Willis.
On February 24th, we had the pleasure of speaking with Natasha Kraus-Clark from Nevada Stronger, and today in part 2 of our story, she shares the changes they've seen in the community and some of the steps they take to help those in need.
Since we started 3 years ago, I've seen a lot of changes. I've seen people go from being shy and timid, go to having jobs, having their family, having cars, licenses. Yes, I've seen people at their worst, and I've seen a lot more people, especially here lately, be more accepting of the help we offer. I definitely enjoy seeing people, being there for people. I love being, I pride myself on truly showing up for people. I go do outreach and get people from the middle of the desert where they've been pushed in the middle of the desert. I drive 20, 30 miles all the way out there back, and bring them here and help them with mental health, get their meds back in order, get them on MAT, introduce them to Michelle for counseling. That's the first steps. And that's when Lonnie and I take over, do case management. And yeah, I try to go the extra mile to help them get the things they need, no matter what it takes, really. Yeah.
During our visit, we asked Natasha why this mission is so personal to her and what continues to drive her passion for helping others.
Because I have been there. Because I remember being in jail and having nobody. And I see myself in our clients. And I didn't have anybody there to help me through it. Didn't have anybody to stand up for me, to advocate for me. I do it because I think everybody does deserve a fair shot. I think everybody deserves to get clean and see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's very satisfying to see people get back to people and not just statistics.
If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, Nevada Stronger is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Please call 702-202-6627 or please go to the website listed on the screen.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Let's take one of our last looks of February outside through our Lerner and Rowe weather cam at this beautiful day. We have some scattered clouds and Mount Charleston is still snow-capped, but those temperatures keep creeping up. We'll take a closer look at this 80-degree day.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
Imagine this happens to you. You're driving along and someone causes you to be in an accident. And now you're stuck with these injuries and damages, dealing with the insurance agents and the attorneys, getting nowhere.
The accident wasn't even my fault.
Good luck proving it, sweetheart.
We're paying you nothing, not a focus.
You need someone on your side. You need a David to fight your Goliath. All you gotta do is dial. You ready?
Call 830-7070.
Anthony Paglia, injury lawyer.
Uh-oh.
I'll get you the money you deserve.
Thank you, Anthony Paglia.
If you've ever been hurt in a car accident, slip and fall, dog bite, or have a head or spinal injury, or God forbid a family member has a fatal accident, now you know where to get your dough. Call 830-7070.
Hey, is your firm hiring?
Horizon Markets are a one-stop shop for convenience. Are you wanting to enjoy a hot cup of coffee and a pastry? Needing some fuel? Or want a simple refreshment or snack? Come visit one of our 6 Horizon Market locations near you. We also have the loosest slots around town with over $1 million in payouts. You will get Pahrump's hometown value, where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your Horizon in Pahrump.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Let's take a look now at our current weather conditions here in Pahrump and Las Vegas and throughout the Silver State. Death Valley's temperatures are creeping back up for the year. They're topping out at 90 today and dropping back down to the low 60s overnight. Las Vegas's temperatures are also creeping back up past the 80 mark, topping out at 82, then dropping back to the upper 50s overnight. Armagrosa's high 83, Beatty 78, Goldfield's high 65, and then they're dropping down even lower to the upper 30s overnight. It's still chilly in Tonopah with a high of 62, dropping down to the mid 30s. Carson City's high 65, then they're dropping down to the upper 30s overnight. And the weather twins of Fallon and Fernley are topping out at 68 today and dropping down to the upper 30s, lower 40s overnight. And currently here in Pahrump, it is a cool and comfortable 77 degrees. We topped out at 82 here in Pahrump with winds out of the north-northwest at 8 miles per hour. Humidity was moderate at 27%. Sunrise was at 6:17 a.m. And overnight, we can expect our lows to dip back down into weather that's reminiscent of winter. We're having lows in the low 50s with winds out of the east-northeast at 5 miles per hour. Humidity increases to 56%. Sunset will be at 5:36 p.m. And looking ahead to our 7-day forecast, we have scattered clouds, but those temperatures are increasing. On Friday, we'll have a high of 82, and we creep up one more degree for Saturday. with a high of 83. Those overnight lows will dip back down, though, into the mid-50s. Sunday, we still have some scattered clouds in the area, and that temperature will remain moderate, around 80 degrees for the high, dropping down to the mid-50s. But we have humidity increasing overnight to begin our work week, up to 47% on Monday, which means those temperatures will be dropping a bit down to the lower 70s for the beginning of our work week, and those overnight lows will dip back down into the upper 40s. But those temperatures will remain around the same as the sun continues to shine, though. We'll be moderate in terms of our highs in the low 70s, upper 60s through midweek next week, with those lows dropping back down to the mid 40s overnight. So there'll be comfortable sunny days, but we'll still need to bundle up under those blankets overnight. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the air next newscast. Good night.
Parkinson's or any of these symptoms, including trembling, difficulty walking or sleeping, and if you have been exposed to paraquat or gramoxone, you may be